Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Aisyah binti Nazari from KK9 with metric number A168510.
My name is Nur Sabrina binti Anhydride and my metric number is A168196.
My name is Husna binti Ahmad Razwan, A167664.
My name is Muhammad Naim Najmi bin Muhammad Salji. My number matrix is A68963.
My name is Ahmad Taufiq Ismadi bin Ahmad Zaki. My metric number is A169159.
We from Group KK9 will present about production of Maleic anhydride. Maleic anhydride is an unsaturated oxyorganic compound which has cyclic structure containing 4 carbon atoms as shown in the picture on the right. It is majorly used to produce unsaturated polyester and also for application in coatings. Other than that, the food industry uses malic acid, which is a derivative of maleic anhydride, in artificial sweeteners and also flavor enhancements. The characteristic of malic anhydride is colorless or white crystals and have a joking odor that will cause a health problem. The production of malic anhydride starts with butane and oxygen as raw material and will further undergo oxidation process in the packed reactor. So for the next slide, I'm going to talk about the uses of maleic anhydride. So for the first one, maleic anhydride used in the production of the fibers and various additives for modification of coating. Next, around 42% of world maleic anhydride output is used in the manufacture of unsaturated polyester resin, or we call it as UPR. And also in the food industry, maleic anhydride is used in artificial sweeteners and flavor enhancement. Also used in lube oil additive and for the formation of fumaric acid and malic acid. This is the physical and chemical properties for the raw material, which is butane and oxygen, product, which is maleic anhydride, and byproduct, which is carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, and water. As can be seen in the pie chart, the demand for unsaturated polyester resins and 1,4-butanediol are increasing and expected to dominate the market growth throughout time. By calculating the market share of maleic anhydride by using 6.7% of the compound annual growth rate, we were able to estimate the demand of maleic anhydride in year 2018 to 2024, as in the line graph shown. According to the graph, the demand of maleic anhydride is always higher than the supplies. The demand is expected to be around 393,632 tons per year and are supplied about 380,567 tons per year in 2025. Move on to the next part, future market of maleic anhydride. The global maleic anhydride market is estimated to grow at a CAGR of 4.7% to reach a total demand of 327.4 kilotons by 2024. Central and South America maleic anhydride demand in lubricant and oil additive is anticipated to reach a net worth of USD 22.6 million by 2024. The significant development in lubricant and fuel oil industry are expected to steer demand in the sector. And here you can see the figure shows US maleic anhydride market sales by product from 2014 and 2025 in USD million. And you can see the change in trend from 2014 to 2025. The companies producing maleic anhydride is growing rapidly in various countries. So this is some of the list of companies producing maleic anhydride. I'm going to explain on plant capacity of production of maleic anhydride. In this project, we need to calculate the difference between demand and supply in order to estimate the plant capacity in 2024. And by using 6.7% of the compound annual growth rate, which is CAGR, we get about 1,740,000 tons per year supply in 2025. The value for our demand is 2,140,000 tons per year, and for our supply is 1,740,000 tons per year. So for the next step, we're going to find the deficient. To find the deficient, we need to subtract the demand with supply. So then we will get the value for our deficient is 400,000 tons per year. Next, we find the operation day. 355 days times with 24 hours, we will get 8,520 hours. And the deficient that we get before, we convert into kg per hour unit, we will get 46,948.36 kg per hour. And now we can find our plant capacity or our production of company. So to find that, 9% times with the deficient we get before, and the plant capacity for our company is 4,225.35 kg per hour, and we will convert into ton per year. So we will get 37,014.07 ton per year.
So this is our process flow diagram, which describes the production of maleic anhydride from N-butane. So our input in this process is the butyl phthalate, butane, and air. Butane and air will be mixed first in the mixer before being fed in the packed bed reactor. In the reactor, the butane will react with the oxygen. After exiting the reactor, it will be cooled down first by the heat exchanger before entering the absorber. The absorber will produce two output, which is water gas and maleic anhydride. But the maleic anhydride will be enter the distillation column to be purified. So the output of the solution column is the maleic anhydride, which is being purified, and the other product from the solution column will be recycled back to be used back.
Next, mass balance of reactor. Our production of maleic anhydride have two equations, so we get two rate of reaction. At the beginning of the calculation, we assume rate of butane is 100 kmol per hour, and then we factorize by divide to the 1.9714, and from then we get the feed of the reactor. As the stream inlet to the reactor, we have content of butane, air that consists of oxygen and nitrogen that produce carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, water as a vapor, and our main product, maleic anhydride. From this table, and show the each substance of the stream can get the balance from the inlet and outlet. Next is about a overall mass balance of our plant, and we get a balance from the calculation from inlet that consists stream 9 and stream 6, and for the outlet content of stream 10, stream 13, and stream 14. Okay, this is about energy balance of reactor. By using formula molar enthalpy change, we can calculate each substance on the each stream. And for the inlet stream, inlet enthalpy we get 14290.19 kJ per kilomole. And the outlet enthalpy stream we get 36368.06 kJ per kilomole. Our heat of formation has two as well. We have two equations we use. The energy balance of the reactor is negative 2.19 power of 8 kJ per hour. The negative sign shown in this calculation indicate the reaction is exothermic process. Environmental issues. In the production of maleic anhydride from N-butane process, there are two products that have been released by the plant, which are water, H2O as a liquid waste, and carbon dioxide, CO2 as gaseous waste. So for the carbon dioxide, ventilation system are to be used to release the carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. For our plant, we use local exhaust ventilation because the aim is to stop contaminants from spray. The carbon dioxide is released into the atmosphere due to no significant harm. So for the wastewater, a huge amount of wastewater is generated from the categorized production plant of maleic anhydride. Method that being used is activated sludge. Activated sludge is a process that deals with the industrial wastewater. Safety issues. Ways to handle material. Here we have N-butane, maleic anhydride, and dibutyl phthalate. For the N-butane, keep away from heat or open flame or hot surface, and also protect from sunlight, stored in a well-ventilated place. For the maleic anhydride, use only in well-ventilated areas. Wear protective glove, protective clothing, eye protection. And the last one is dibutyl phthalate. Keep away from incompatibles such as oxidizing agent, acids, and alkaline. And also keep container in a cool, well-ventilated area. In the production of maleic anhydride from N-butane process, there are three products that have been released by the plant, which are water as liquid waste, carbon dioxide as gaseous waste, and also the catalyst, vanadium phosphorus oxide. Carbon dioxide gas will undergo exhaust ventilation to stop contaminants from spreading and will further release to the atmosphere since the amount is relatively small. Next, the wastewater treatment process. Method that being used is activated sludge, which is a process that deals with industrial wastewater. The huge amount of wastewater will go to wastewater treatment to increase street water quality standards. For the catalyst that being used, vanadium phosphorus oxide, it needs to be in the well-ventilated area because of the hazards of the catalyst that may be dangerous for a closed area. The environmental act that involved in the waste treatments are the Clean Air Act 1977 and the Clean Water Act, where both are an initiative in reducing pollution and improving air and water quality. In heat transfer, the mechanism involved are conduction, which is the transfer of heat between two surfaces, and convection, which is the heat energy transferred between a surface and a moving fluid with different temperatures. Convection can occur by natural or forced by mechanical means. Conduction follows the Fourier's law and convection follows Newton's cooling law. The Reynolds number calculated is bigger than 4000, thus we can consider it is in turbulent flow. The Pratt number measures efficiency of transport by momentum diffusivity to thermal diffusion. The smaller Pratt number indicates that heat diffused quickly compared to momentum. Nusselt number is used to calculate the turbulent flow heat transfer coefficient, which we obtain as 1397.83 watts per meter square Kelvin. By substituting needed parameters into the overall heat rate transfer, we have obtained the value of Q as 344,450.79 watts. For the mass transfer, it occurs by molecular diffusion that can be defined as the transfer of molecules through a fluid from high to low concentration regions. This mechanism follows Fick's law. We have calculated the diffusion coefficient, which is 1.433 times 10 to the power of negative 5 meters square per second, and we further used in the Fickian diffusion, which we obtained as 1.641 times 10 10 to the power of negative 5 kg per meter square second. Moving on to the factors affecting heat and mass transfer rate, the heat transfer rate will increase with increasing thermal conductivity and bigger temperature difference. The decrease of distance of heat transfer will increase the transfer rate. Other than that, a larger surface area and larger convective heat transfer coefficient will also increase the transfer rate, while the mass transfer rate will increase with increasing concentration gradient and larger convective mass transfer coefficient. When the molecular diversity is increasing, the transfer rate will also increase. Besides, the decrease of distance of diffusion will increase the transfer rate.
The production of maleic anhydride from N-butane is a vapor phase oxidation process and is a catalytic process. Catalytic processes are often carried out in packed bed reactor, which is also known as fixed bed reactor. Packed bed reactor is used in this process because the N-butane oxidation reaction producing maleic anhydride is highly exothermic, and packed bed reactor is effective at high temperature. Furthermore, the conversion rate per weight of catalyst is high, and there are more contact between reactant and catalyst than in other types of reactors. The most widely used catalysts in the production of maleic anhydride include vanadium pentoxide, molybdenum trioxide, and sodium oxide. The best catalyst for the oxidation of benzene is a mixture of vanadium pentoxide and molybdenum trioxide, which is usually supported on white porous aluminum oxide. However, the fixed bed reactor had a higher performance than the fluidized bed reactor for the oxidation of benzene to maleic anhydride using a vanadium pentoxide catalyst supported by silica gel. The main byproducts of this process are water, carbon monoxide, and carbon dioxide. The butane reacts with the oxygen, and this reaction takes place in gas phase. In our plant, the reactor R1 exit gas stream is mainly comprised of maleic anhydride, water vapor, carbon dioxide, oxygen, and carbon monoxide. For the separation and purification of maleic anhydride, the raw maleic anhydride has to be distilled after thermochemical processing in order to obtain product that conforms to the market and industry standards. The resulting distilled maleic anhydride is placed into sealed container or crystallized. Crystallization can be carried out either by flaking process or granulation by spreading of molten maleic anhydride onto a cold surface. From the general mole balance equation, which is rate of flow of A into the system minus rate of flow of A out of the system plus rate of generation of A by chemical reaction within the system equal to rate of accumulation, we assume that dNA over dt equal to 0, and we divide the equation by delta W and rearrange it. We got dFA over dW equal to R prime A for a flow, that is equation 1, and for a flow system, dFA equal to negative FA naught dx, and that is equation 2. Substitute equation 2 into equation 1, give the differential form of mole balance on a packed bed reactor based on the conversion, and integrate with limit s equal to 0 at W equal to 0. In the absence of pressure drop, to obtain W equal to FA naught, integral of dx over negative R with limits of x to with limits of 0 to x. For the kinetic rate expression, the main reaction of production is C4H10 plus 3.5O2. We got C4H2 plus 4H2O, and the rate law is negative RA equal to KCA/CB. By taking butane as the basis, we perform the calculation and substitute it into the rate law equation, and we get this equation. For the programming part, we calculate the mass balance at the reactor for maleic anhydride. So we denote that A is butane, B is oxygen, C is nitrogen, D is maleic anhydride, E carbon dioxide, F water, and G is carbon monoxide. So we already get the stoichiometric coefficient for the first and second reaction from the previous equation. So we can input the NIB, which is oxygen, and then NIC, which is nitrogen, so that we can calculate for the input. And then by having the R1 as 85 kmol per hour and R2 is 60 kmol per hour, we can calculate for the NOD, NOE, NOF, and NOG by using the formula. So after getting all the molar for the input and also for the output, we change it to the mass flow. So we can find the mass flow in and also for the mass flow out by using the equation, and we need to divide by the the scale by 1.9714, so we can get the real value of the flow. And then we can find the total molar flow rate of in and also for the total molar flow rate of out. And then by using the simple programming for the flow rate in, we get that FIA semicolon FIB, so that we can program it so it can show on the table by using the semicolon, and also for the flow rate out also. And we denote that we make sure it comes out for the component by saying it is butane for the A and for the oxygen is B and so on. So you can display for the flow rate in and also for the flow rate out of each component. So we denote as table 1 so that it can show table 1 display the component, the flow rate in, and also for the flow rate out. And then we have table 2 that display the total flow rate in and also for the total flow rate out, so that we can compare flow rate in is flow rate total in is equal to flow rate total out.
As a conclusion, our maleic anhydride is produced through the oxidation process of N-butane. The waste product from our plant is carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and water as a vapor. The plant capacity we get is 4225.35 kg per hour, as a conversion of butane is 85%. The The feed to the reactor is 14958.9 kg per hour. The energy produced by the reactor is negative 2.19 power of 8 kJ per hour as the process is isothermic. The overall heat transfer rate is 344450.79 watts. The diffusion coefficient we get is 1.433 power of negative 5 meter square per second. And the Fickian diffusion is 1.641 power of negative 5 kg per meter square second. The kinetic rate is expressed as this formula that we got from the reaction chemical engineering. That's all from us. Thank you.